my channel. My name is Azzy, and for today's video I'm going to be telling you guys why I stopped working at Victoria's Secret. I'm not saying I will never work for Victoria's Secret again. I'm just saying why I stopped working at this specific store, at this specific store actually. If you guys are new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you guys want to know the tea, then keep on watching. So without no further ado, let's get started with this video. So a while back I actually made a video stating like how it is working at Victoria's Secret or Victoria's Secret Pink. It's just like a really positive video. Like, I still love Victoria's Secret as a brand, as a company. I still shop there. If I could work there again, like I said in the beginning of this video, I still would. I'm just talking to you guys about why I left this specific store. So I actually worked at Victoria's Secret back home in Jacksonville for about a year. I worked there from October 2017 through September 2018, which is basically a year. And I worked on the pink side. It was a side-by-side store, so I was a pink girl. I knew mostly more pink than I did Victoria's Secret. I just kind of knew the basics of Victoria's Secret, and that was the deal. I loved working there. Management was awesome. The girls I worked with were awesome. Everything was like organized. I loved it. But then I had to move to Georgia, which is where I'm at now. I'm in Augusta, Georgia. So the last month I was about to leave my old store, I was trying to transfer, and my store manager was trying to call this store manager to see if I could transfer, but apparently they didn't have any open spots for me, so I couldn't really transfer. I had to move, so I was kind of jobless for 2 months, and then October came and I was like, well, this is a time where they hire for seasonal, so I should just apply for seasonal. I decided to walk into the store that I'm talking about to you guys today, about the one that I left, as just a regular customer, and I was just gonna walk in to look around, see how it is, and I was gonna pay off my credit card. So I walk in, literally the mall opened literally at 10 o'clock. It was like 10:01 by the time I walked in the store. So I walked in through the pink side, not the Victoria's Secret side, because clearly I'm more interested in the pink stuff rather than the Victoria's Secret stuff. So I walk in through the pink side, and it is literally a disgusting mess. It looks like the busiest Saturday of the year just happened, and they decided to not close down the store and fix everything and standardize everything. If I was that worker that was there today, I would literally quit. So Victoria's Secret has like cubicles and hangers and stuff like that, so they had clothes stuffed in those cubicles. They were like not even folded on top of the cubicle. It was literally like a mountain of clothes. They had carts around the store piled with clothes. If you looked at the details in the hangers, like, they were all crooked. They were unquestioned marks. They're supposed to look like a question mark, but they were like the other way. It was like the littlest details were so bad. Nothing was folded. Clearly the panty bar was not done. Panty bar is usually never done. So I didn't really care about the panty bar, but it just looked like a tornado just passed by. I'm over here like walking like, should I work here? So I keep walking and I pay off my credit card. I asked the lady who was helping me, hey, can I talk to the store manager? She tried to go get her, but she was on a conference call, so I couldn't really talk to her. She couldn't really, you know, get to know me. So I asked the girl, hey, are you guys hiring for seasonal yet? And she's like, yeah, next week we're going to be pulling applications, so if you apply now, we most likely will call you back. I applied at seasonal, you know, went through the whole interview process, and I got the job. Throughout my interview, I told them that I specifically would like to work on the pink side, clearly because I'm in college, I'm young, I have experience, so I was like the perfect match. I understood that I wanted to work on the pink side, and they never really specified to me what I could wear. At my old store, when you were hired as seasonal, everyone should wear black until told otherwise that you could wear pink. So I was like, no one told me if I could wear pink. Plus there was another seasonal associate who was supposed to transfer just like me, same problem as me, so she applied as seasonal, and she worked at a pink store before, so she was wearing pink. So I was like, I don't know what to wear. Should I wear pink, black? I don't know. So I went in to do my paperwork and stuff, and I had to go to the back room. This is where I first realized that this store is unorganized as heck. Not even through the doors yet, you're outside of the doors through the back room. There is a bunch of marketing. We had these tease bottle things that we had at my old store. These tease bottle like marketing. It was outside the door, a bunch of boxes of marketing just like on the side right before you enter. I entered that room, there is a bunch of boxes and trash and clothes everywhere. I turned to my right because that's the way you go through the office, and there is a gazillion of boxes, processing, yeah. So all the boxes had to be processed, and it was literally higher than me. It was ridiculous. There was like this much space for me to walk through. I will show you guys a video of how it looked like one of the days that I was working. And it was like this every single time that I went to work. But every day that I worked at that store, it always looked the same. And people would do the processing, but they would do like 3 boxes. Like they wouldn't even finish it. So there's like this much space for me to walk in. The boxes are almost as tall as me. It is unorganized as heck. So I walk to the office, do my paperwork, and then I leave. And it's just very bad. Like it is so bad. I don't know what is going on. I just decided to go home after that and show up for my shift. So my first shift was actually a floor set for the pink side, and this is also something that really made me mad about working there. It was like we did like 2 floor sets, one like Saturday, one Sunday. It was like an 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. shift. The first night was alright. They were pretty slow, not gonna lie. A lot of the girls didn't know how to standardize the pink stuff. The second night, we were there an hour and a half later, which was very upsetting because honestly, when I'm scheduled to go home at 12 a.m., I want to go home at 12 a.m. I feel so bad for talking like crap about these girls, but when I tell you they folded clothes so slow, like this girl literally laid down the whole shirt flat. She would do one side, the other side, the middle, and then fold it and stack it, and then she would do the same process over and over and over. And we had like 100 shirts to fold, and we were there for an hour and a half because this girl could not fold shirts any freaking faster. And yes, they're supposed to be folded by size. Yes, they're supposed to be standardized. They're all supposed to be clean cut. You know, I know, okay? And honestly, I could do it in like 30 minutes. This girl took so long, and I was like so aggravated at the fact that no wonder they have so many boxes in the back. No wonder they have clothes everywhere, because they are so slow. Like you can't be this slow. Like, you know, it is a fast-paced job. You cannot be going this slow. So I did some floor sets, and then I did work on the floor, and I was always put on the pink side, which I guess was a good thing. But what is it called? I just didn't feel comfortable in the setting that I was in. I was always wearing black, and honestly, I feel better to sell when I'm wearing the stuff. So if I'm wearing pink, I can sell it better. Like, I can sell pink better if I'm wearing it rather than wearing black. That's just how I feel, honestly. There was these 2 main workers that worked on the pink side. Just 2, like the 2 main pink people. I can't say girls because one of them was a guy and one of them was a girl. So we're gonna call the girl Amy, and we're gonna call the boy Josh. Okay, so Amy and Josh were like the main pink people, like only them 2. So I would work on the floor, and some days I would work with Amy, and some days I would work with Josh, and some days I would work in the morning and then Josh would come in the night, or we'll switch off or whatever, you know, like a morning shift and a night shift. Yeah, I would work, say I was like the only one in the store. People will literally, I don't know if it's just my city, this hasn't really happened to me back home. I don't know if it's because we have more stores. We have like 5 pink stores in Jacksonville. Here it's only 1. It's the one that I was working at. So I don't know if it's because it was a very small store, but I would be working and people would come up to me and they would be like, hey, is Josh here? I'm like, no. And they'll be like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just come back. Oh, is Amy here? Where's she at? Oh, hey girl, how you doing? Oh my god, like, I was like, okay, I guess you guys don't need me. So it's not the matter of the fact that I was jealous that other people knew them. It's just the fact that people like assumed that I didn't know anything because they didn't know me. Like, stuff, I could have helped those people, but they were just more focused on the other 2 workers, Amy and Josh. And Amy and Josh were very close friends. Amy and Josh did everything together. Amy and Josh were slow as heck. They would just chitter chatter all the time and gossip, and they would dance to the music, which is totally fine. You can dance to the music and stuff, that's fine with me, I don't care. But they would never like put stuff away. They'll probably fold one shirt or so, you know, put a panty up, that's fine, you know, but they wouldn't do a lot of stuff. I folded an entire panty bar tops, and they're like, oh my god, Azzy, why would you do that? I was just gonna work on that. I'm like, you know dang well you were not gonna work on that panty bar. They would talk to a customer for like 30 minutes, but I mean, it's okay, you know, you have a nice customer relationship, but at the same time, you do have to talk to other people in the store. So you can't be like having a whole full-on reunion with your customers and then not worry about anybody else, not clean the whole entire store. And the thing that also got on my nerves, once it's 9 o'clock, peace out, they're out the door. Doesn't matter how the store looks, doesn't matter who's working. If it's 9 o'clock, if it's time for them to go, they're gonna grab their stuff and they're gonna go. And I didn't understand that, because at my store, no one would leave until the store was done. And honestly, I saw that not only in Amy and Josh, but I saw that with every single worker that worked at that store. They had this mindset that once it's time for them to go, they just go. They grab their stuff and they go. That was about it. So, I mean, they were really nice to me, but... And then that's how in the morning when people open, the store looks like a mess because no one decides to fix it when they leave. And that's just not how things are supposed to go. And I just think in my head, like, where's the store manager? Now the store manager, that's another story I want to talk to you guys about. Okay, so the store manager, I don't know if she doesn't really care about the seasonal workers, but she was very like careless, I guess. She would probably only care about making her you know, her top-notch salary, you know, because they're making like millions up in this bitch. I don't like talking bad about anyone, but this is honestly how I feel working at this store. She had pretty good close relationships with like the regular workers, but when it came to seasonal workers, she didn't really care too much about it. A lot of managers usually have a doesn't matter if it's Victoria's Secret or any like store, but a lot of managers that are like higher ups tend to have like a fake personality when it comes to sales associates or anything like that. They're like, oh my god, hi, how are you doing, how are you, oh my god, like they'll be very fake to you as if you were a customer. I don't know if that's just me, but a lot of managers act like that, and she was one of them. But she was like, oh my god, hi Azzy, oh my god, and I'm just like, hi, like you can just say hi regular, like you don't have to be like all fancy dancy about it. And then there was this one situation on Black Friday where there was like just so many people. Everyone in the city of Augusta was at that pink on Black Friday, and everyone was clearly going to Amy and Josh. So Amy and Josh were just, you know, getting all the attention, getting all the workers, getting all their sales, right? And it was like me, the other girl, another pink store, another seasonal worker, and like another one, right? And we were just there chilling in the back room, or room 2, I guess that's what they call it. And I was just like folding the pajamas, because that was like the main thing on the table was the pajamas. So I'm just like folding the pajamas, and honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I wasn't talking to anyone. And the reason I wasn't talking to anyone is because I already knew that Amy and Josh were already gonna get all the credit. And the store manager comes up to me and she's like, oh hey Azzy, are you talking to all the customers? And I'm just folding these pajamas. I didn't even look at her, and I was like, yeah, of course. And she, like, I didn't even look at her. At this point I was just still folding pajamas, and she's like, oh really, because I haven't seen you talk to any customers. And I ignore her, I just keep folding, and she leaves. So I was very actually upset at the situation, because I'm not saying I didn't talk to any customers the whole day. Clearly I have to talk to people for time to go by fast and people need help. I talked to multiple customers, and the fact that she's going to tell me that she didn't see me talk to any customers, probably because, and it was just probably a time where I was recovering at the moment and I didn't talk to any customers, and that's where she caught me at that moment. But yeah, that was probably the last straw that I had at that store. I hope Victoria's Secret honestly watches this video and goes up to that store and does something about it, because it was horrendous. Like, no Victoria's Secret should ever be like that. And I don't know who their district manager was, but I don't think she came often, because it was a mess. So after that Black Friday and stuff like that, I I was like, okay babe, I have to quit, like I can't do this anymore. So I turned in my letter of resignation. I turned in like a little email / message of my resignation to the store manager, and yeah, I haven't worked there ever since. I love you guys, and thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys all in my next one. Bye guys.
She used to meet me on the east side in the city with the sun on set. And every day, you know that we ride through the back streets of a blue Corvette.